best way is to kind of ditch the team. Oh my god, I have to take this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Luna over here. I'm a Philadelphia real estate agent, and if you guys have any referrals for me, I do pay 25% of referral fee, so link down below. I'll put in my email right here. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys the 6 ways that you can make more money as a real estate agent. So let's get into it. The first thing is definitely go find a better brokerage. So negotiate and find a better split with your broker. If you are new, most likely your split is going to be not so great, 55-45 or 60-40. So really depends on what you have to offer for that brokerage, and if the brokerage actually provides you with leads or trainings. If they provide you with a lot more leads and a lot more trainings, most likely your split is going to be, you know, a little bit like worse than other brokerage. If you are raised and born in that area, that you can self-produce, generate a lot of leads, you know exactly what to do, or you have a like family friend who's in the business that can coach you through, I will say maybe go look for brokerage that's like Realty Mark or something that give you like 90-10 or 100% commission, so that way you can save the most to yourself. And the second tip that I have for you guys is to definitely ditch the team, because when you sign up with a real estate brokerage, your broker should be the one that offer you help, because before you get your broker license, you are a real estate salesperson, you have a sales license, so you mandatory are going to be hang your license underneath a broker. So if you are already paying the broker, you might as well just have the broker to teach you and provide you with all the trainings and all the help that you needed, rather than go with a team leader, because I just don't find it's necessary to get the lead from a team leader and then you also have to pay your broker, then you also have to pay your team leader as well. So the best way is to kind of ditch the team. Oh my god, I have to take this. Hi Anthony. Third tip that I have for you guys is the commission side. So especially I pay a lot of attention with my cold calling leads, especially with follow-up, and I send them cards. The reason I do that is a lot of my follow-up clients that are from the cold call, they're most likely seniors. They have paid their 30 years of mortgage and they have lots of equity, and they just wanted to hire an agent who really knows how to do the job right. They don't really care so much about the commission. If you think about where you're selling a property, right, you wanted to find the best agent who can market the property the best, price the best, so that way ultimately you get your seller, you can net them the most money possible. So once you can do that amazing job, they don't really care about how much percentage you're going to charge them for a commission. They can pay you full 6%, sometimes even 7%. But if you are focusing at the wrong type of seller, for instance, if you focus a lot with like for sale by owners, or you're focusing on the sellers who only live at the property for less than 5 years, they barely have any equity, those sellers are not really going to pay you full commission at all. They're probably most likely going to make you discount your commission. So especially if you are a new agent, I wouldn't recommend you to focus so much with discount yourself or focusing so much with for sale by owner and people who has no equity in their property, because what's going to happen is you will end up getting paid very little. Sometimes you might not even be able to sell their house because they have no equity. They wanted to list the property way higher than how much the house is actually worth. So that will be my tip number 3. And tip number 4 is to focus on listing, not so much focusing on the buyers or renters. I mean, I did mention to you guys, if you are new, I would recommend you to start, you know, working with all kind of clients, get as much experience as possible. I mean, one of the reasons that I recommend you guys to work with renters is it's going to help you get paid a lot quicker. So whenever a renter signed a lease, that's when you are going to get paid. At least in Philadelphia, once they sign the lease, the buyer's agent for the renter side, you get paid half month of the rent. So it's going to be very efficient. You get paid a lot quicker versus if you're waiting for a settlement to go through. It usually takes about two months or like 45 days. However, working with a renter can cause you a lot of energy and time, which is why I think if you want to stay in real estate for a long periods of time, if you wanted to build a career, the most efficient thing for you to do is definitely focus on listing and prospecting, because the more cold call and prospecting you're doing later on, it's all gonna come back to you. It's gonna reward you. And once you have listings, you start promote your listing and market your listing, essentially you're gonna get so many buyer leads, you're gonna get referrals, so it will just, you know, eventually explode in the 5 or 6 years range. I'm only my 3rd year, and I've already kind of feel the momentum of me getting a lot more attractions and a lot more business. So the next one is to say no to things that does not benefit you. So as an agent, especially real estate agent, your direct prospect should be either sellers or buyers, right? Like, you don't want to spend so much time with lenders or so much time with so-called investor who never invest, or real estate just events where you get to wear fancy clothes or take pictures. I mean, you really have to filter out what are the people that you want to be associated with and people who can directly benefit your business. So I used to go to a lot of events. However, now most of the events that come to me, I usually say no, because I would rather spend hours of my day prospecting on the phone, keep in touch with my sellers, or negotiate deals for my current deals, rather than go to networking event. And then also you need to learn to say no to things like deliver sign, deliver lockbox. If you could hire somebody else to do it, that will be better, because you should really be spending the time to prospect for more seller leads and get more listings. So last but not least, in order for you to make more money, is to reinvest in the business. That could involve, you know, a few different things. One is to maybe investing $1. I had Mojo Dollar since I first started in 2017. So I really started cold calling the summer of 2018. I had the triple line dialing system, and I also have the subscription for neighborhood data, and also the skip tracers, where you can do reverse lookup. You can look up the phone numbers. I would definitely suggest you guys to maybe invest in Vulcan 7. I have had it for almost 2 weeks now. I purchased it this month in June, so it's like $300 per month, but they will help you set up, manually upload all the data to from your MLS to Vulcan, and they start to look up the numbers, and then you can have the tech guy to automatically to upload it to your Mojo Dollar. It's been very inconvenient for me, and the numbers seems to be a lot more accurate than if I would do it myself through reverse lookup on Mojo. So far I would recommend it, but I haven't really set anything with expires or cancel listing just yet. I've only had it for 2 weeks. I'll update you guys on Vulcan 7. And the next one I will say is to invest in Zillow leads. So that one is kind of tricky. I've had Zillow Premier Agent for about 6 months. Now I'm really start to focus on the listing side, so I don't have Zillow anymore. But if you're someone who are new, you have some money saved up, you wanted to focus in your farm, I would recommend you to purchase Zillow leads in one area where you want to focus and start working with buyers in that area, and then also prospect for listing at the same time, because showing out buyers the home and going around the neighborhood is really going to educate you on your skill set. You're going to go out and see different houses, you're going to see the difference between, you know, the houses and different street. It's going to add you a lot more experience and skills. Once you get a listing, you can go talk to the seller. It just shows more of a local, how much of a local expert you are. Last but not least, is to maybe invest in a coaching. I know sometimes like you really need somebody to hold you through the journey, because it could be very tough and very lonely. So if you have a mentor or coach who are, you know, who've been doing it for long periods of time, and now they're retired, they're not, you know, or they just have like free webinar or something, I think it would definitely benefit you in a way. And, you know, it can, I don't know, like I would personally invest in coaching if I don't have Joey as a mentor, as a great broker. So I think that's a great investment for you guys as well. So here are the 6 tips that I have for you guys to help real estate agents make a lot more money. If you guys have any other suggestions, please leave a comment down below, and remember to comment fortune cookies in the comment section. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.